special caution. For most things in life, there seems to be an advocated age limit. Do not enjoy alcohol before the age of 18. This video is not for children under the age of 12. Honey should not be given to infants, and so on. How about the innate method? Is there such an age limit? No. This knowledge can be utilized at any age, any sex, race, and so on, even for animals. For the not conscious and not responsible, children, disabled, animals, the adult caretaker can and should do what is needed. When would you benefit the most from this knowledge? The simple answer is, as early in life as possible. And when would that be? Presumably now. In other words, do you have anybody close to you, dear friends, family, children? Do help them out as soon as you get going. It is a common saying that the grown-ups is a lost case. Maybe, maybe not. If you give adults in your proximity access to the content of this book, you do not need to make the decision for them. They will find out themselves. More so, they are responsible for themselves. Do never take away the responsibility from a self-responsible person. It is their possession. Taking away what belongs to others is theft. Do not do it. When you let this knowledge motivate your actions, it leads to several interesting consequences. The grown-ups around you either wither away or become more aware of their self-responsibility. They grow in health and wisdom. Because you are not occupied stealing responsibility from your adult peers, they appreciate it by not taking your attention away from the future, the children. Hence, the priority is your own person, your spouse, your children, your family, your kin, spreading out in ever bigger circles until you embrace all of creation. And by the way, if you think of it as an investment, where do you think you will get the best return for your money? The child is the one building the society of tomorrow. There are exceptions, though, to the rule about not taking away responsibility. What about a person demanding power over you? As you know for sure, we are all born in God's image, and yet such persons are out there. It is a historical fact that persons have felt the need to stand up for themselves or their loved ones, resulting in bloodshed. And you know, if you lift your sword and the opponent lifts his sword, you cannot be sure of the outcome. You only know for sure blood will inevitably flow. Maybe yours, maybe mine. But before you reach this point, there is another option. Love thy enemy. In the context of the innate method, what could that possibly mean? Give that person your focused, loving, intentional attention. And maybe it turns out that you do not need the sword. Only take into account that the innate method has some important disadvantages in this regard. The sword is way faster. For this reason, you will have to pay more attention and know when things are building up. You have to do what you have to do long before anything becomes visible in the outside world. Last but not least, no loving attention should intend to twist the free will of any creature.